Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the stock market in general, that the stock market didn't crash. Uh, I think that's why I'm gonna title this video. This is Investing Hustler's channel. He worked really hard on making a video for, around me, I guess. So, I helped him out making this video. He asked me to to show my shares of AMD, my original shares of AMD. So I went through my account and I pulled up every single purchase I made on AMD to add up to a total of 50,000 shares. You look, it's like 10,000 here. That's 20,000, and then that's 21,000 anyways, 22,000, and then you tack this on, that's another 28,000. You tack this on, it's almost very close to 50,000. I never actually had 50,000, but I had very close to 50,000 shares of AMD. And I thought maybe I should show some proof that I had at least 50,000 shares of AMD. So I went to my accounts, I looked for all the numbers through my old documents, and I cropped it out, all the numbers, and I posted it to him. This is my average buying price, and this is what the price of the stock was at the time. I don't know why this was 307 and this was in Canadian dollars. I remember doing an accident and buying it in Canadian dollars, and it came out a little weird, but whatever. I still had those shares. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Yeah, I took a picture of when I was down on my position, 220, and the stock was 260, 268. I mean, this is my price average, and this was the price of the stock. So I was losing money for a while there, but this is proof that I actually had AMD shares back in the day. I don't remember what date was, but I can't remember. I think it was like 2016 I took this picture, like January 2016, maybe. I don't know. Wow, it's been a while. I did it yesterday. I can't remember. It looks like the stock market didn't crash today. Like it's doing well. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you guys are interested in the stock market mastery course, I gave him a discount code to check out his channel and find out what the code is. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, there's no news today, but all the cannabis stocks are up. It's cool. It's good. American surprised me. I thought American was gonna decline, but instead it kind of stabilized. Maybe it's gonna trade sideways and just stabilize around $1.60. I mean, let's look at this in this scenario, right? They raised another $50 million. For a total of 30 million units. So this is gonna dilute their stock. I don't know if the units are, so each unit will consist of one half of a common share, one half of one common share purchase warrant of the company. Each warrant will be exercisable to acquire one common share of the company for a period of 3 years. So basically, it's out of the 30 million units, it's 30 million shares, and no, each unit will consist of one common share. Okay, so the stock is getting diluted by 30 million shares. On top of that, there's also an additional 50 million warrants that, if exercised, will give them the company even more money. So they paid 30 million. They paid $50 million for essentially 30 million shares and 50 million warrants. So this is going to dilute the stock by 30 million shares once this gets exercised. So if you tack on 30 million shares, that will put it at 169 million shares. You times that by the price of the stock right now, 1.59. $268 million market cap. So, I mean, $1.60, the price might be a fair price still. So, it might not even trade down. It might just go, it might just trade between $1.50 to $1.60 for a while until this thing closes. Then maybe it'll start trading up. Who knows what's really gonna happen? But I mean, it's really good sign that the company manages to raise money. It might not be good for shareholders because the stock might plummet because of the stock dilution, but it might be a chance that people might not care and they just might buy the stock anyways and just take the dilution. I have no idea, but it is a good company. Maybe I overreacted and sold, but from my experience, every time there's a stock, every time a company raises capital, a stock usually like 90% of the time plummets. There is like the 10% exception, and this is falling under the 10% category right now. But we'll see where this comes in the coming weeks. There's legalization coming soon, so the hype alone from the legalization might help the stock, propel the stock back to, I don't know, 170. Who knows? I will make a more dedicated video on this in my stock market membership group. So just letting you guys know, because I promised. So Aphria had his earnings report today, and the stock was on a decline. Now it's climbing, but it's like exactly what I predicted. But there's some horrible numbers on here. Oh right, I was supposed to pull up that one before, but let's just talk about this. The Q1, 117% growth from last year is good. They sold quite a bit of product compared to Q4 2018. Why did it compare to Q4? Shouldn't it be like Q1 of 2018? I guess they just compared to last quarter. I don't know, but they sold quite a bit of product, but the revenue didn't really increase very much. Last quarter was 12 million. This quarter was 13.292 million, which is kind of strange. I mean, you would expect the company, if they sold like another 300 kgs of cannabis, it'd be a lot more. The working capital went up quite a bit because they had a capital raise, and the cash too. Let's see. Okay, I guess there's no real information. There was a press conference, but you would have to call in to listen. They don't actually have a link to go to see it. I actually prefer a link. I don't want to really call in to listen. I would prefer to listen on my computer. It's kind of retarded that there's no website for you to listen into the conference call like Aurora and Canopy, but whatever. Okay, let's try to find the latest core report that they released today. It was October 12th. Yeah, October 12th. This is it. Z5 V 70. So the cash is good. The inventory, not that good. $34 million of inventory for ending on August 31st, 2018. That's not good. 34 million of inventory is not good. Aurora and Metro Leaf and Cannabis have way more. I'm betting that CannTrust probably has more inventory than Aphria, so we could see CannTrust put more revenue, better revenue numbers than Aphria. But Aphria has the advantage where they are more of an international company because they've been acquiring international assets. So that's the one advantage Aphria has. I don't know how well the international market is going to compare to the Canadian rec market, but the Canadian rec market is what's going to generate these guys revenue in the short term. In the long term, it's all about the international market. So that's why I think anyways, yeah, they lost some money because they had to prepare for the did they lose? No, they made money. Net income of $21 million. I don't know why they made money, because like if you look at all the operational items, it's $55 million. Their gross profit, operational expenses was $24 million. Non-operational items is $55 million, and somehow they came up with a net income of $21 million. I should look into more into this, but I kind of really don't care. Maybe you guys can look into it and then tell me why the net income is positive. But you know, they did flip a money. I'm assuming eventually they will be listed on the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange. They just haven't announced a date yet. So you know, Aphria is still one of the big threes. So I'm assuming they will get a listing, you know, after legalization, maybe sometime in November or December. That's my assumption anyways. I could totally be wrong. So there was absolutely no news besides the fact that Aphria sales grow 117%. The Aphria Q1 report was reported today. So I'm surprised T-God is up when T-God didn't make any announcement regarding with Aurora. Because today is October 12th. They should have announced some kind of deal between Aurora, but they haven't. So that means that they're not extending the deal, and they might, like, I mean, they might come out with an announcement on Monday or Tuesday. But you know, there might be a conflict between Aurora and Canopy. Aurora and T-God. That's why Cam Batley left. I'm surprised the stock went up today. I mean, I guess traders just don't care, and they're just using the stock as a trading platform since it was a green day today. They're just like, oh look, T-God's down, so they just pumped up the stock anyways. Who knows? I think the stock is overvalued, especially if they don't have the full support of like Aurora. I mean, $1.449 billion. So, I believe in the middle of November, like November 15th, they're supposed to unlock the shareholders that's been locked into this company at like $1.50. So when that happens, I wonder if people are just gonna sell out completely, or they're gonna believe in this company long term and just hold on. But it could be carnage, or maybe not, depending on, you know, shareholders, if they decide to sell out or not. So my assumption is around that time the stock's gonna be a lot lower, and if those shareholders do attempt to sell out, they're not gonna make very much, but and it could plummet the stock even further. Who knows what's gonna happen? It's interesting, this company. I'm definitely putting my caution on for this company. Namaste went up today, 6% on no news. I can't explain it. It's the stock market for you. I mean, I think at best it can go to 250. Worst case scenario, it dipped below $2 until all this cannabis hype is over. Then we might see a decline back down to the low $2. Maybe. I have no idea. CanTrust went up today. Another big winner. CanTrust on no news too. Just stock market is up today. New Age Farms. This stock is just keep consistently releasing more and more news every day. Like, let's see, hold on. Like, I don't know if this company's real or this company's fake, or all this news by Global Newswire is fake. But they October 10th they announced something with Amazon retailer. Then they're saying grow fundamental revenue portfolio, U.S., Canada, South America cannabis market. And then they have the WWUSA Today article, The Rise of CBD. Like this company keeps releasing news, trying to pump up the stock, but it's not working. The stock seems to be in like stable mode and not really doing anything. We'll see what happens with this company. I think revenue numbers are gonna matter. I think people are just putting caution on this company. Either that, or I don't know. I'm just gonna hold on. I still have shares. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna see what happens. If I lose the money, oh well, that's life. But there's a possibility. I mean, the worst case scenario, I lose half my money. Best case scenario, I triple my money. So we'll see what happens with the stock in the coming weeks and months. It could plummet back down to 5 cents, and whoever could plummet back to 5 cents. I don't know. Looks like the stock market in general today is recovering. Like AMD recovered today, Facebook recovered today. Oh, actually, Facebook didn't really recover today. Oh, Facebook is down today. Huh, interesting. At least AMD is recovering, one of my stocks. That's a good sign. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I haven't actually made any buys or sell today. I kind of slept in for the pre-market. I woke up and I was so tired that I just went back to sleep, and now I'm up to make a video. I'm gonna be making a video on my stock market membership right after I make this video, so look forward to that. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, please give me a thumbs down. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.